Hi guys, Boris Johnson's sycophants have been trying to claim that the chair of the Privileges Committee, Harriet Harman KC, which was investigating the former Prime Minister, was biased in her findings of Johnson. So when the chair herself read out a statement in the House of Commons during the debate, one of Johnson's fanboys, that of Jacob Rees-Mogg, stood up and tried to undermine the chair once again. However, Harman was ready with the perfect response and had Jacob Rees-Mogg smiling, knowing that he had made a fool of himself. Have a listen to this.
Understanding orders and following the precedents of this House.
I am very grateful to the Right Honourable and Learned Lady, but I wonder if she could say something of her own position in relation to the precedent set by the Judicial Committee of the House of Lords, when a decision on which Lord Hoffman was involved was set aside not because he was biased, but because of the perception of bias. In relation to her famous tweets, how does she think she met the Hoffman test?
Well, I'm happy to answer the point that's made. I was appointed by this House in the expectation that I would chair the committee with no one speaking against it. After the tweets were brought to light and were highlighted, because I am concerned about the perception of fairness on the committee, and I agree that perception matters, I made it my business to find out whether or not it would mean that the government would not have confidence in me if I continued to chair the committee. And I actually said I am more than happy to step aside because perception matters, and I don't want to do this if the government doesn't have confidence in me, because I need the whole House to have confidence in the work that the committee has mandated. And I was assured that I should continue the work that the House had mandated with the appointment that the House had put me into, and so I did just that.
Wonderful. So Jacob Rees-Mogg said, well, you weren't able to be impartial here because you had written some nasty comments about my good friend Boris Johnson. And she said, well, the government backed me. Your government backed me. Maybe you didn't, but your government did. Rishi Sunak did, and his cabinet backed me. Well, the government did. So if there was any problem, I would have stepped aside, but they said, no, full steam ahead. So this perfect response, this has been dogging at her for some time. You have had Boris Johnson, I think Boris Johnson himself, and of course his sycophants have been claiming that, well, she can't be impartial because she had it out for Boris Johnson from the beginning. Well, if she did, and it was a problem, then the government could have easily replaced her. She stepped forward, asked them, do you want me to go? And they said no. So here we have Jacob Rees-Mogg with a bit of egg on his face, which is always wonderful to see. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.